Welcome back, Coach. This upcoming weekend in Bloomington, taking on what is a traditional rival of Indiana's, the University of Illinois, a team that's really on a roll, undefeated, ranked 19th in the country.
Yeah, Illinois is coming in playing very well. They've got a quality win against Arizona State, another top 25 team. But they played really solid game. Western Michigan, quality team up MAC, threw it around like game. Stern Test really played well against Northwestern, battled back. Northwestern got up on them. Northwestern's got a solid team this year, so they're well tested coming in at 5-0. It ain't like they've just had a cupcake schedule. Their veteran quarterback Nathan Shieldhouse, quality player, can run. Got some skilled kids with him. They can throw. Some quarterback run game, quality running backs. Defensively, very salty, very solid, creating turnovers. It'll be a tremendous challenge. We look forward to seeing. We keep making the strides, making improvements, and see if we can get ourselves in position to start winning some of these games. We need to win this one this week.
Looking at Illinois over the first 5 weeks of the season, they appear to be a really physical offensive team.
They are, and they're big up front. But again, their running backs, as always, they've always had good running backs at their school through years. They play behind their pads, get downhill. They'll have some north-south running game. They're well coached. I know they're coaches on both sides of the ball, and they're playing quality ball on both sides. They're physical defensively as well. Pretty good defensive line. So when you say physical to me, it's just not the big guys in the O-line or their tight ends. They're receivers and running backs. They have a good brand. We kicked it up a little last week. We got a lot of work to do. We'll need to match our intensity and even be better this week against these guys.
So Indiana taking on the University of Illinois this upcoming weekend at 2:30 at Memorial Stadium. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll check out a segment called This is Indiana. There are about 600 student athletes at Indiana, but no two teams have healthier appetites than football players and swimmers. We'll see who can eat more next on This is Indiana.
We're here at Bub's Burgers and Ice Cream in Bloomington, home of the notorious Big Ugly Burger Challenge, to see who can eat 2 big ugly burgers, an IU football player or an IU swimmer. 90% of people finish the first burger and get a 4x3 picture on the wall.
I think the youngest is 8 years old. He's on the wall twice here in Bloomington, but there's people on the wall multiple times, so it's crazy.
Most people that try it finish it successfully. It's just a matter of how hard they're willing to work for it.
So it starts out at 22 ounces pre-cooked, then based on medium well cooked goes down at 16 ounces full pound, and then the bun itself is a half pound. So not including cheese and roughage, it's about 1.5 pounds at least.
On the right side is Josh Hager, offensive lineman for the IU football team, who can bench 340 pounds. On the left side of the table we have IU swimmer John Schnittke, who swims 15,000 meters and eats 8,000 calories a day. Who will be the first to finish not 1, but 2 big uglies? The swimmer speeds ahead, ploughing through his first burger before the football player has even finished half.
I'm going to have to go with the swimmer.
He's doing
Yeah, he is. He's been ahead the whole time, so.
I'm really proud of him right now. I think he's doing a great job, great pace. I think he's going to win, actually.
The athletes begin their second course, but soon begin to struggle.
It was tough, but it wasn't that hard. I mean, it was just eating. I love to eat, so it's pretty easy for me, but just didn't have enough room for it all.
With the football player out of the competition, the swimmer's fans cheer him on. But the Big Ugly has taken another victim, and our swimmer surrenders with only a few bites left.
Really full.
Really full?
Yeah, couldn't do 2, but I'll probably be back.
I thought the football player might do it. Yeah, I thought he would, but it's not about necessarily the amount. Sometimes it's the speed. Sometimes the faster you eat, the easier it is. And these guys kind of went their own pace, which is fine, but yeah, it's bad how it can turn out sometimes.
From Bub's Burgers in Bloomington, I'm Kaz Tanner, and this is Indiana.
You good?
That wraps up this week's show. Tune in next week when Coach will recap the game against 19th ranked Illinois. We'll preview the upcoming contest for Indiana. We'll take a look at what's going on campus with our This is Indiana segment. We'll go behind the scenes with Indiana football next week on The Kevin Wilson Show.